All right, guys. So in the next part, we have the oracle cards. I guess I can probably get through all the oracle cards within 15 minutes, hopefully. And I'm probably gonna go back and refer to the other cards that came out here. But the overall energy for the oracle deck, the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, is stillness. So I feel like it relates to what does it relate to? I feel like it just relates to like so many cards here, like loving where you are. Oh, really observing. I feel like it relates to observing. You've just been like getting into a state of zen, like I've said in one of my posts before. Just getting connected to yourself. Just being chill. I'm just feeling like balanced energy with that card. Then we have surrender. We have letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self, shifting out of ego and into soul self. So a lot of you have surrendered. A lot of you, I feel like some of you are working on surrendering. And then of course, there's going to be some that need to surrender. Then we have forgiving, which I've already discussed, which will be in part 1. You've been working on your forgiveness, like forgiving yourself and others. And you've just been in a high vibrational energy with Cloud 9. It's come out so much in the black cards in part 1. And I feel like, because you've been doing all this work, romance is coming in for you. And then I wasn't sure exactly what was trying to be said here. So I did try and clarify. And we did have, it's funny, we had patient and then we have impatient. So it's kind of, I feel like really, you just kind of go back and forth between being patient and being impatient. But overall, I still feel like you're, basically balanced. And then we have burnout. I feel like, the situation in the past has burned you out. You could still be feeling a little bit of burnout. But again, I'm still feeling overall like you're balanced. And then we have rise, which I thought this was really cool. And it just seems like, again, I didn't watch the video, but somebody on YouTube posted one of their videos. And I believe the title was Rise the Divine Feminine. So you're basically rising from the ashes. You transform yourself and it's about to pay off immensely. And then the Phoenix actually came out in one of the other decks, which I'll show you. But I mean, you just done the work and you're coming out of it. I posted a butterfly. You just transformed yourself. And then we have soulmate here. So it's like you're thinking of your soulmate, but then I'm feeling, I guess your soulmate is in the energy, like coming for you at some point. And then we have karmic family, relationship with someone in the immediate family who has been brought back from previous lifetimes to work out things peacefully. So somebody in your family you could be having issues with, but you're just working on, ending on good terms, basically. Just doing things the right way and not, because for me personally, I feel like I definitely have somebody that could potentially be a karmic family member, and instead of like overreacting, just accepting them the way they are and just trying to be as peaceful as possible. Like, yes, maintain boundaries, but again, just trying to be positive overall. All right, and then so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Normally I don't focus on love in the generals, but I just wanted to see, why not, like what was going on. So the overall energy was children, and then under children we had twin flames, which I thought was cool. So we have children. Children are important to this partnership. So I'm feeling like basically you could have children with this person. You could have children separately from this person. Either way, children are affecting the connection. But I also feel like this relates to spirit babies too. Like they could be guiding the connection. We have vulnerability. Vulnerability. It says you can be completely open with this person. Then we have warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. I feel like this mainly just talks about, a lot of you have done a lot of work. You've done a lot of healing. You've graduated energetically. You've went to that next level. I feel like this is saying when this person shows back up, don't forget everything you learned, basically. I mean, I don't feel like you won't, but I just feel like that's just a little, caution right there. Like, don't forget everything you've learned. Don't allow this person to make you become unbalanced when they show back up in your reality. Then we have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. And then we have here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. And that came out a lot in part 1. Just being present, basically. All right, and then these pink cards. And another reason why it's so much is because I was feeling like I wanted to do like 4 cards for each deck. And then there were things I didn't understand. So I wanted to make sure I clarified those, like I said in the first part about certain cards. So yeah. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So you will be talking with this person at some point. Some of you, I feel like, have already received communication, but you know, for some of you that haven't, it's coming in. Just keep the faith. Then we have coffee cup. So definitely a date coming in at some point. We have meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. We have the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So again, it just relates to the Phoenix, well, this Rise card. You just, you know, you renewed yourself, you transformed yourself, you are the Phoenix. We have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So just have faith. I feel like a lot of you do have faith. Some of you might not have a lot of faith, but I feel like this is just a reminder. Just know that love is coming for you. Be patient. We have take a chance. Take a chance. Risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So I just feel like, you know, the word surprise has come up in a lot of these cards. So again, how things are going to work out is going to be a surprise. This person is not showing their hand, but this person definitely does want to take a chance on you. But I also feel like this relates to you taking a chance, taking risks, and just focusing on you, giving back to yourself. Then we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So there is, you know, there is a partnership between you. There is like a connection, a deep connection between you guys. Then we had stabbed in the back, which I was not sure that was, I didn't want to end that deck that way. But we have heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. I feel like this relates to the separation that you guys are in for some of you. The heartbreak, this is an acknowledgement of that. And then I wanted, of course, like I said, to clarify. And then after that, we have soulmates. So we have soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. So it just looks like you were stabbed in the back by your soulmate. But definitely seeing that you transform that, and you've, you know, most of you have tried to work on forgiving that. Some of you do need to work on forgiving that. It's like one thing to say you've forgiven them, but you know deep down if you have or not. Like if you're feeling resentment, you haven't forgiven. You have to let it go. Like it's like I understand, you know, when people do things to us, we want to be upset, you know, and it's like you don't want to let it go, but you have to let it go, because it's like at the end of the day, you know that this is your person. And if you keep holding on to resentment, it's like, how can you move forward if you keep holding on to the past? So again, it's like some of you are in the here and now, you have forgiven, and then others of you need to work a little bit more on forgiving. All right, so then we have passion. We have insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So there is passion between you guys. And then we have date, again, basically meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plans at a date. So some of you could be meeting someone new. I know I've seen a few times that for some of you people, like newer people, you want to get to know these newer people that are coming in, which is completely fine. But then some of you are definitely, this is the date with the person in question, mainly in question, basically. I feel like I'm about to lose my voice. And then at the bottom of the next deck, we have take a chance, go for it, good chance, set your intention for a positive outcome. You can't win if you don't play. So I feel like, again, this person wants to take a chance on you. Everything's going to happen. Everything's going to work out fine. But I also feel like this relates, again, to the chance that you took on yourself, Divine Feminine. Then we have secrecy, an affair, hiding something, use discretion, planning, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, risk. Again, I feel like this is, you know, for some of you, if you're not in communication with this person, I feel like most of you are not, but this is just, you know, the air of secrecy surrounding the connection. I feel like this relates to the third party situation for some of you. But again, this also relates to the surprise on how this person is going to return to you. We have mall crawl, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, the happy find. So for some of you, I feel like you could be meeting at the mall. And then for others of you, you could just be, like when you're focusing on yourself, you could just be going to the mall and just, you know, having a little retail therapy like it says. We have blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, being in the now. Again, I just feel like this relates to you being in a high vibration, just going with the flow. And then we have who's walking who, control, power issues, resistant, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled, overwhelmed. So what I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing the like yin and yang swirling. So like, I'm feeling like there's balance, but it's also, I feel like some of you are trying to find balance. I feel like some of you go back and forth and wondering if you really have control over the situation or not. But overall, I'm just seeing like yin and yang, like swirling around basically. I mean, I'm hearing like basically getting in harmony with one another. So, all right, at the bottom of the last deck, we have Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Don't try to fix others. Heal yourself to attract best partner. People pleasing. Trust the process. So a lot of you, again, have just been doing immense healing. You realize that you can't fix anybody other than yourself. And by fixing yourself, you realize that you're going to attract the best partner for you. You're trusting the process. You're getting rid of the people pleasing. Then we have core values. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. Meet your tribe at places of interest to you. I feel like this is you in the past deciding that, you know, this ghosting or whatever was going on between you and your masculine didn't align with your values, and that's why you chose to take this chance on yourself and focus on other things and like leave the connection behind in a sense. You know, just getting in touch with your core values like it says. And by doing so, knowing that, you know, this person is going to come back to you or you're going to attract someone better. Yeah, my voice is like going. Then we have stoked. We have riding the wave of positive manifestation, excited, dream come true, great things happening. So again, your abundance is coming. Great things are happening. You created this like new portal for yourself, this new reality. It might not be physically cemented, but it is coming. I feel like, you know, just with the energy going on, it's like we're building up for something, like we can feel something coming. It might not be, like I said, cemented yet, but it's definitely there. Like, I feel like we're just on the other side of it. Like we're so close. Okay. So that's, I guess, the love portion or the oracle portion of, you know, Divine Feminine Yin reading for June. I hope you guys like it. I hope it resonates, you know, and I will talk to you guys later.